This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like, I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
So good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Xian, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Opponent like this should be easy.
You picked the wrong fight! Here's a healing arc!
Rising Viper! I'm going in!
Engaging! Fire support! Here's a healing arc! Mega Ray!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll set it up!
Not today!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mega Ray!
It's go time! Now you see what I can do!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Little help! Mega Ray!
One, eh? Rising Viper! Take this!
You can stand up to these fists!
Can't get out of It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Fire support!
Arc sealed! Suffocating! Wind astral energy!
I'll finish you! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dust for dust!
Elvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Right, here goes! Burn in hell!
Mega Ray! I'm ready!
I'm on it!
Thunder Wheel! These weapons have rings around us. Dance in the wind! Feel! Mega Ray! I'll be saving you!
Legion snaring to me.
Yeah! And pummel it to me!
Lightning Roar!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Leave the target to me!
Now,
Do not!
I'll be saving this one.
Take this! Eat this!
Finish it!
Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
Double demon
More for
fang!
the stockpile.
Swallow blade! I'm on it!
Steel Force! More of that can't
Finish it!
Glimmer Dragon! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Barely a blip on our radar. Dispose of the trash.
Mega Ray! Ready! I never miss! You'll have no mercy! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade! In here! Mega Ray! I'll be saving this one! Mega Ray! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mega Ray!
Ready and ready! That frickin' does it!
Raging Storm!
Mission!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! No further! Rising Wyvern! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nicely done.
You think that shield will save you? Here's a healing arc! First aid! Steel force!
An astral...
That's my cue! I'm ready!
Shut him down! Eat dirt!
Mega ray!
I'm on it! Slash! All things...
I'm only getting started! Not your dream!
Frickin' does it! Here I come!
Mega ray!
I'm on it!
Armor won't save me! Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Photon shot! Mega ray! Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
In here!
In an instant! Impact block!
We managed to pull through.
Now you'll learn! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Chinese supernova! You'll pay for what you did! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Where are you going?
Do it! Long! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Mega ray! Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go! It's over! I'll be saving this one! You're mine! Listen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out!
Eat dirt!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
They really don't give up, do they? Mega ray!
Take this!
Thunder blade!
The earth throbs
In a vine?
Not on my watch!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Lightning handle it! Now! Good work! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Here's a healing arc!
Rising Wyvern!
Sleep now! More for the sun!
Denied! Ready? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Go no further!
Armor won't save you!
Burn!
Where are you going? Push that gun out of your hand!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Supernova! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
make the fool of me!
Mega Ray! Lightning
Sword Ray
Defense!
Alpha!
Thunder Ray!
Blow away! Talon
Mega
Sword!
Ray!
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane! Photon Flash! Lightning Defense!
Take this! Sword Ray Alpha! Radiant Blast!
Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this!
Go time!
I'll smash you!
Megasonic Thrust! Teach you
Lightning Orb!
Dragon
Mega
Sword!
Ray! Thunder Blade!
Explosive Ray! You're done!
Denied!
Big Blast! Die!
Get ready!
Double
Not
Demon
on my
Fang!
watch! Where are you going?
Demon Fang! Not today!
Mega Ray!
Just the Talon Sword!
Now! There!
Yukara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Could have been worse.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I'll run you through! Prepare to be sealed! I can carve, I'm just getting started! Evade blast!
I'll be saving this one! There! It's over! Who wants to die next?
Nothing gets by me!
Not today!
First aid! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Finish it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Certainly not bad. No complaints here.
Running like this should be easy.
I never miss! Far enough! A showdown between blade and fist!
Now! Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm on it!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! It's over!
Rip and tear!
Anything
in order is all mine!
Here, let me help!
Now you see what I can do!
Here goes!
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Here's a healing arc!
I'll finish you here and now!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Double
Into
Demon
the
Fang!
shadows! Radiant air thrust!
All good things come
Under
to
the
an end.
wall! Air
Demon
thrust!
Fang!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Let the marksman handle this! Hey, I never miss!
You're mine!
Can't get out of this! I'm on it!
Here goes! Here! Not on my watch!
Eat dirt!
First aid!
Double
Lightning
Demon
blade!
Fang!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magna ray! Dance in the wind!
This one keeps charging us!
Sleep
That's
now.
what my shield's for.
I'll be
Get
saving
behind
this
me.
one.
Got it!
I've taken too
I'll leave it
much
to you.
damage! Here, let me help!
You're
First
finished!
aid! Well, if you can't rely on yourself,
Don't be a martyr. You've got all your friends.
I'll end this with my own hands! Thanks.
Eat dirt!
I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitation! I'll bring you back from death to this! I still got some fight left in me. Resuscitation! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Prepare to be Rising Wyvern!
Out of this! I really owe you one.
Far enough! Here, let me help!
I felt fine not too long ago.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I owe you one.
Here, let me help!
Double Demon
Let the
Fang!
marksman handle
First
this!
strike!
Take this!
Burn in hell!
Shining or shield! Dance in the
I
wind!
have no limits!
Magna ray!
Split world! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I felt better, that's for sure.
Hey. What do you say we fight that shining enemy?
This one's tough. We have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'm not done!
Magna ray! Thunder shield! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Air thrust!
I'm on a roll now!
Leave Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Lightning orb!
I'm ready!
Raging cascade!
Far enough! You're mine!
I'm ready! Dance in the wind!
This is it!
Do it!
Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Mega ray! Light astral
All
energy!
good things come to an end.
Here I come!
Now!
Rising Wyvern!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Raging cascade!
You're mine!
In here!
Dolan! Hey! Blow them away!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Hi, Hoodle!
Armor won't save you!
Raging sword! Blows flight! Here I go! I'll have to take my revenge on them!
We're not ready! Freeze! Take this!
Still!
In a bind?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm on!
Take this!
Power the hurricane!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
It's over!
If it's in
Shut
the
'em
sky,
down.
it's mine!
Rip and tear!
I never miss! Not on my watch!
These
Mega ray!
sticks have got your name on them!
Come back, will ya?
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern! You're
I'll
mine!
smash you! I'll
Mega
finish
ray!
you here
I'll
and
be
now!
saving this one! Here's a healing
Rising
art!
Wyvern!
Denied!
Wind after land! Where that came from! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon blast! Wither dragon! Dance in the wind! Sight in here! This one's mine! I never miss!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Forgive you!
Engaging!
You require a hand.
I won't show you any mercy! Fire support!
Now!
Blow them away! Take this!
Anything in armor is all armor won't. Now I'm in the
Mega
groove.
Ray! Light Astro Hands in the wind! Alpha! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This'll make us even more formidable. Of the trash.
Now you'll learn!
Ready to go! Lightning on raging! Not on Skywalker!
Take down their defenses!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Elvis!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Sighted! I'm only getting started!
It'll split it open!
Be my guest!
It's over!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle!
one's mine!
That's freaking jumping! Where are you going? I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Finish it!
Run well! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! I'll heal you all! I can't heal you forever! Healing Circle!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evil! Marvel! Freeze Lancer! Wind Astral Energy! Let me help! First
I really owe you one. The enemy moves us too.
You'll soon see about that! I'm just getting started! Arch Field!
Talon Storm! Double Demon Blade!
Raging Cascade! Not on my watch!
Easter!
Take Raging Cascade! I'm only
Take this! I can carve through armor!
Dance in the wind! Annihilation!
Raining Strike! Eternal Storm!
Lightning Condemned!
Talon Hurricane!
In a vine?
I'll teach you respect!
Radiant Pierce! Burn up! I never miss!
Talon Storm!
Talon
Hurricane! Alpha!
Annihilation!
Finish it!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
I see one, eh? This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Coming! Mega Ray! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Too fast! Senta! I'll trip it up.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Air thrust! Not on my watch! Lightning Orb!
It's time!
Do it! Raging Storm! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Raging Storm!
I'm just getting started!
Denied! Flight! Where are you going?
Dragon
Here's
Finish it!
Raging Cascade! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Could have been worse.
be a breeze. Get in, get out.
This one's mine! Damn it!
Armor won't save you.
Raging storm!
Dragon
Do
form!
it!
I'll try this!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Here I go!
Double
One more!
demon punch! This one's all mine!
Lightning orb!
Not today!
Light and raging cascade!
Hurricane!
Flash! Dance in the wind!
Dragon
Air
form!
thrust!
We've been snaring to me. Yeah.
Explosive ray!
Bubbly to
Now!
me.
Goodwill! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Bring them down.
I'll burn out!
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Talon Hurricane! Hold that!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Rising Wyvern!
Confiscated!
Powered up! Go time! Armor won't save you!
This might deal!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
What's this thing?
Little help!
Take this!
Talon storm!
This one's mine!
Hurricane! I'm ready!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Raining Slash!
More for the stockpile! Glacial Spear!
Blade!
Pierce evil!
Double Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer! Gale Force! More where that came from! Lightning Dance! Reload Blade!
Eternal Devastation!
I'm just getting started!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Double this!
Sleep now! Freeze Lancer! More
Here I
for the
come.
stockpile!
Now you see what I can do!
Here goes! I'm ready! Pierce!
Double Demon
Forward
Fang!
up!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Xion! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Downfall! Lightning orb!
Could have been worse.
the wrong fight!
Damn it! First aid!
Double demon fang!
Great, careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Damn it!
Take this!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Shining!
Dragon Claw! Try this!
Here's the dance in the wind!
Explosive ring!
Sleep now!
An astral voice?
That's my cue!
I'm ready!
Shut him down!
I never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I can carve through armor!
Radiant Slash! This one's mine!
Here, hurricane! First aid! In here! Here I go!
You're finished! Storm! Slash! Sword Rain Alpha!
Far enough!
Radiant Slash!
Healing Sword!
I owe you one!
Hurricane!
Infernal Turret!
Spot.
Will this help?
Here I come!
Hurricane!
Healing Sword!
Lightning Raging Cascade! In here!
Here I come!
Now or never.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Into the shadows! Raging
Here I
Cascade!
In a bind?
I'll heal you all! Field!
Double Demon Fang!
Confiscated!
Demon! This one's mine!
I'll smash you!
Thank you.
I'm really over right there!
Cover the caster! I'm flat! Dance in the wind!
Handle this.
Air thrust! Fall into my own death! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this!
Deus Roar! Here, let me help. Nothing gets by me. Denied. Away now. By the power of love.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Should have messed with me!
Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Healing! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Dance in the wind!
Ready?
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
I'll burn out! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's
Now
for.
I'm in trouble.
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air
Here we
thrust!
go again.
Blah, 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 that's air thrust! Frozen!
Hammer!
Hear me! Dance in the wind!
Burning!
Damn it! Only I'd been more careful.
Oh yeah! You're mine!
Watch this!
Searing
Rising Light!
Hurricane! Annihilation!
Strike! Take one!
Raging Storm!
Don't leave!
Hey!
Blow them away!
I felt better, that's for sure.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
Find like this should be easy.
Now you'll learn! Save you!
This one's mine!
Can't get out of this! Lightning Mega Ray! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Swallow Blade!
It's almost too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Here I go!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all.
Choice.
Mega Ray! I'm on it! Mega Ray! Raging! This one's mine! I never miss! Mega Ray!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! In here! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray!
Do it!
Elvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mega Ray! Thunder Field!
Blade!
That's it! I'm on a roll now!
Prepare to be sealed!
Locked and loaded!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Can't get out of this! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Sion.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Dispose of the trash.
Mega Ray! My Astral Energy! Here, let me help. Those flying creatures are really good!
You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray! Go for the weak point!
Save you!
Champion Swirl! Far enough! Mega Ray! Here's the punch!
This should do it!
Razor Cyclone!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
All finish you here! Here goes! Mega Ray! Go dance in the wind! Here! Mega Ray!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Get! Sword Ray
Mega
out!
Ray!
Just getting stuck!
Steel Force!
I'll run you through! Sword Ray out! Now we'll never... Clear away!
Dance in the wind!
It's pinned down! Ignite!
I'll
smash you!
Mega Ray! Thunder Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
Eat this!
You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Champion Swirl!
Leave the charges to me!
Double Demon
Not
Blade!
in your dreams!
Far enough!
Dance in the wind!
Devastation!
Field!
Big Blast! this! Attack! Prepare to be sealed!
Dance in the wind! Air drop! Here's a healing arc! Dance in the first aid!
You will not!
Mega Ray! Practice Ray! Mega Ray! Hey! Where are you going? Ready to go! Far enough! Mega Ray! Raging Storm! Mega Ray!
Now I'm in the groove!
One last one!
Here I come!
Lightning Orb! Ready!
It's over!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I can carve through armor!
Mega Ray! Now! Long! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
choice. I see one, eh?
More for the stockpile! Time to burn! Magic is there!
Fall back!
Sweet now! More for the stockpile!
This one's mine!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Tectonic blast! I'll finish you here!
We're not finished!
Help it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Onward and upward.
Hi, Poodle!
Freedom gas! Lightning Wyvern!
Lightning Orb!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind! Over! Sleep now! Mega Ray! Saving this one!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Light Astral Energy!
Fire support!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Do it! Help it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Here goes!
Now I'm in the groove.
Demon
Mega
Blade!
Ray!
Finish it!
Alvin! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Go
Dragon
down
Sword!
flat! Dance in the wind!
Do
Sleep
it!
now!
Don't leave!
Hey!
Blow them away!
Looks like we won.
Finally, some open space again.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No backing down! Bring him down! Storm!
Light astral energy! Dance in the wind! Feel the wind! I'll be saving I never miss! Mega ray!
Take this! Light on
Bring
loaded!
astral energy! More where that came from!
Easy and smelling to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me! Demon Fang! Enough! Demon Fang! I'm on release!
Do it!
Another one down!
Thunder field!
Fire support!
Dance in the wind! Air
Now
drop!
you see what I can do.
Photon
Double
do
Demon
it!
Fang!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Gotta break through!
Mega ray!
I see one! Dragon Swarm! Out of the way!
Tempest Whirl!
Not today!
Now! Whirl!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Take this!
Its
armor's too small! Split it open! Be my guest!
I never miss! Light astral energy! Mega ray! Thunder blade!
Swallow Blade!
There!
Coming! Come on, roll now!
Mega ray!
This one!
Anything in armor is all mine.
My shield!
Now!
Blow them away!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Mega Ray!
Anything in order is all mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
In here!
The earth throbs in pain.
Death for me!
I never miss! Not in your dreams! Mega Ray!
Try this!
Flawless flight!
Ring!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Know your place! Far enough! Right!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Lightning orb!
It's time!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Mega Ray! Photon blast! Let astral energy! Dance in the wind! Mega Ray! Air thrust!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
now.
Watch this!
I'm never fit.
Nothing gets by me!
Magic is Sam. Sleep now. Confiscated.
Far enough!
Sleep now. Mega Ray. One last one.
Armor won't save you!
Fear throbs in pain.
In a bind!
Mega Ray. Mega Ray. I'll be saving this one.
Here, let me help.
First aid. Mega Ray.
Where are you going? Here, let me help.
First aid. Here's a healing arm.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
First aid.
This one's mine!
Here's a healing arm. First aid.
Here I come!
Arc seal.
Here, let me help.
Confiscated! Alpha!
First
I
aid.
know you are.
Do you require
Armor won't save you!
Mega Ray. More where that came from. Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Air thrust. Mega Ray. Raging cascade.
Here I come!
Mega Ray.
Double demon fang!
Raging storm.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power!
Get ready.
Ready to go!
I'll bring you back from death.
I'm on a roll now!
Resuscitation. In here. Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Here, let me help.
First aid. Seal.
Get out of this!
Not in your dream. Here's a healing arc. First aid. Maggie supernova. Mega ray.
Ready, slap!
Mega ray. Gale force.
This one's mine! I'll smash you!
Think again.
the earth throbs in pain?
Take this!
Here's a healing arc.
Here, let me help.
First aid. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Here, let me help.
First aid. Mega ray. Raging cascade.
This one's mine!
Gale ray. Mega ray. This one. This wall.
Tomorrow to Alpha!
More where that came from.
Know your place.
Smash you!
Do you require a hand?
In a bind?
Astral energy.
It's over!
Here goes.
Where are you going?
Lightning condemned.
Here, let me help.
First aid.
This one's mine!
Back into the fray.
Here, let me help.
Here goes. Mega ray. Lightning condemned.
Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Mega ray. Thunder
You're
shield.
mine! It's over!
Eat this!
More where that came from.
They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on. And take out the monster first. Far enough!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away!
Stay away
Take
from
this!
my friend!
Sleep now.
Here, let me help.
In a bind?
Back into the fray. A new lease on life. Raging storm! Mega ray!
Now you see what I can all finish.
Where are you going?
You will suffer! I can handle it!
Far enough!
Here's a healing arm! First aid!
Inferno turret!
Behold
Solar
my
blade!
true power!
Arc sealed!
That looks bad.
Wits about you people!
Big blast!
You require a head.
Supernova!
Here, let me help!
First
Eat
aid!
dirt!
What's this? Dance in the wind! Arc sealed! I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me! Mega ray!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now! Mega ray! Lightning condemned! Mega ray! Photon blast! Lightning
I'll
condemned!
finish you here
Here,
now!
let me help! First aid!
Talon hurricane! Ready and raring! Armor won't save you!
Raging
Where are you
storm!
going? Take this! Coming here!
I'm
ready! Away!
Try and run!
Talon hurricane!
Photon blast!
Come now!
I'll be saving this one! Supernova!
It's time!
More with that quick strike!
No further!
First aid! Here! Mega ray!
Burn in hell! I'll finish you here and now! Resistance!
Mega ray!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Here, let me help!
Take this!
I was overconfident.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Here, let me help! I can't heal you for... Ready to go!
Far enough!
Just what the doctor ordered!
Turn to dust! Now or never!
Supernova! Wait!
This one's mine! What the... I can't lose!
Wind astral energy!
A new lease on life!
You picked the wrong fight!
Light astral
I
energy!
never fit!
Magic is in!
Here's a healing arc!
First aid! Think again!
Ready to go!
Thunderblade!
I'll bring you back from death to
Faster!
Attack time! I'll finish you here and now!
Just what the doctor ordered!
Here, let me help. I was overconfident.
Here goes! Dance in the wind! Not on my watch!
Glimmer!
Now I'm in the groove! Dance in the wind!
You should have messed with me! In a bind! I could do this all day!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Resuscitation!
My power!
Her master core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
Mega Ray!
Destruction!
Wind Astral Energy! Raging Cascade! Eagle Assault!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Now you see what I can do!
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Resuscitation!
It's time!
My true power!
First strike!
Not in your dreams!
Let the marksman handle this!
Talon!
Ready to go.
Where are you going? Here goes! Mega Ray!
Here's
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Here, let me help.
Oh, you are
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Resuscitation!
I still got some
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Confiscated!
Ready to go.
Supernova! Raging Cascade!
sleep now.
I can handle it.
I'll be saving this
in a
one!
bind!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Supernova!
Chaotic disaster!
Air thrust! Photon flip! Lightning condense!
Here's a healing arc.
You will
First
suffer!
Dance in the wind! Sealed!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Photon resuscitation! Here goes! Not in your dreams!
Swallow blade!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Rising wyvern!
Sealed! Resuscitation! I'll be saving this one!
Take this!
Lightning
Mayor, this one's mine. Where are you going?
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Air thrust!
Chaotic disaster!
Raging cascade!
I'm ready!
Raging
Rising wyvern! Is this it?
You will suffer!
A new lease on
lightning
life.
condense! Thunder blade!
Just try!
I don't feel interested.
Only I'd be more careful.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Resuscitation!
Rip and tear!
I'll bring you back from death.
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Resuscitation!
Chaotic disaster!
Lost, you alright? Here, let me help.
I'll be okay.
First aid! Here's a healing arc.
Prepare to be sealed!
I never fit! I'll end you!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Genneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.